So as we've been talking about roofing inspections a bit, we've touched on the traditional methods of roofing inspections. So what are the benefits? Maybe can we dive in a little bit more to the benefits of using drones for a roof inspection compared to getting on the roof and doing it manually?
I just want to touch on what some of the traditional methods are so that I can make the transition for you, where these benefits really come in. But, manually climbing on roofs in the middle of the summer, you have 50 buildings you have to inspect. By the 10th roof, you're like sweating through all your clothes. You're like, it couldn't end fast enough. Your inspections tend to be less consistent. And as the day goes on, the quality of your inspections dwindles. People get bored. They start to take more time. It's not as accurate. They're not as consistent, which ultimately, provides a less quality product, right? And, when you go from having to do 50 buildings by yourself to having a drone that, can do it in a third of the time, it really reduces the cost. So what are the benefits to the drones? You have higher quality images. I mean, everybody can basically shoot a movie from their phone these days, right? So that's a really big benefit, because you want to have these pictures, you want to have that data, you want to be able to provide the customer with those pictures of exactly, what we're seeing and why we feel the way we do, right? So it's all about the educated decision. And I'm going to probably keep touching on that, because it's educating them, right? It's ultimately their decision. So it'll take less time. It's more efficient. I can turn around a report much quicker. I can review the photos online, and these high quality resolutions, I can go and review thousands of photos in a matter of moments. Frankly, it's safer for our employees and myself. You have steep pitches, you have high stories, you don't have anybody slipping. If it's a little windy, you don't, it's the drone. It's not, somebody who has a family of 3 kids. If some of the roofs that we look at are in really bad condition, like rotted OSB, like the shingles are losing all the granules, things of that nature, which makes it really hard to climb. So the drones really do provide that sort of safety mechanism. But those are, anybody listening who cares about roofing and who is getting on roofs, then this is sort of like 101, right?
Right.
Obviously, in my mind, consistency is a big thing, because we've grown to a size where I can't be everywhere at once, right? And I have to trust my people. And I need to make sure that my people can do the same quality of job that I would expect them to do myself. And so the drone technology provides me with that. We can go and do it anywhere, any location. I can get on a plane and go to New Mexico if I want to go and do a drone inspection. And it's also nice to travel with a drone instead of a ladder, right, on the airplane. Then I don't have to go to get a rental car and then go to Home Depot, buy a ladder, grab it, go, you know what I mean? So there's just a lot of, moving around, a lot of unnecessary, stops to make, so that I would put around efficiency. There's less wear and tear on the roofs because we're not walking on them. Right. In the middle of August, I'm walking around on a roof, like granules are going to come off. I might accidentally step on a component that I didn't mean to. I might drop a hammer. I might drop, a tool of some sort and, dent the vent, or, hit a piece of valley metal. So that sort of takes out that component of it. It's more affordable because I have a drone, one drone. The more flights I do with one drone, technically the cheaper the drone, then the flights cost me. As that economy of scale, right? It takes less man hours. It takes less men or women. Sorry, I have a ton of women that work for me, so I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Less people, to do the work. What it would take 3 people 3 days will take 1 person a half day. Right. Without sacrificing some of that quality. But like I said, we always go to the touch component. Right? It's less. It's really all about the client experience. It's less costly to produce a better report. The assessment takes less time. It's better data and less human error.
Yeah, for sure. I think that quality assurance is really key too. And you're getting the same quality of a report and a quicker report, especially for a homeowner's perspective, right? The first and the 50th person are going to get the same quality of a report.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, our company, our slogan is quality and integrity every time. And I try to live that every day. It's really important to me, because you have to also think of our business like McDonald's. Nobody's getting rich off one roof, right? So we need to make sure that we're building those relationships, that our clients love us, that they're happy with what we do, that we're ultimately providing the best customer experience possible, that they trust us, we trust them. We're not perfect. We will make mistakes, but if you have that trust and they know that we'll come back and fix them, that's part of the relationship. Yeah. And then when I'm providing them with recommendations and I'm able to show them the data and everything behind that, that builds trust and confidence in me and our company and our relationship.
Right. It's kind of taking that to the next level with the information that they should know about their roof.
And as to give sort of a little background, and I don't know if I touched on it for you, but, we do residential inspections, but a lot of what I do is large communities. Mm-hmm. My typical clients are condos, apartments, co-ops. Our practice is national. I have a team of licensed drone inspectors throughout the U.S. So I need to make sure that no matter where the inspection is, no matter who it's for, no matter what the opportunity, we have a consistent and quality product. And as you know, each community is unique. And so it depends on the number of buildings, how many stories, how the buildings are located. Is there power lines, trees? Is it window? And, it's a constant follow-up. So when we go and we talk about our projects, it's not like a one-touch. This isn't a one-call close type deal, right? We have to consistently follow up, touch our client, educate them. They come back with questions. So it's sort of a process of building that relationship. And, obviously once it's built, they know we do stand behind what we do. But for the people who don't know us, for the first timers, for all that, it's sort of a opportunity to prove our credibility and, for us to show that we really do believe in quality and integrity every time.
If your roof needs answers, subscribe now to the AskARoofer podcast. We've got your questions covered, one episode at a time. Go to AskARoofer.com to submit your questions and learn more. Stay tuned and keep those questions coming.